Cyberslate here, and guys, the Crescent Moon is officially retired. Not totally retired, but almost, because now we have this big daddy over here, the Genesis Bow. Looks sick as frick. So, without further ado, let's go straight to the build. We have the short circuit, because when you have a shield, what it does is give you critical chance, critical damage, and skills cooldowns are reduced 6%. So that's really huge, because usually when you have the Hunter and Gunslinger, the Bullet Storm always finish first. But with this build, you can maintain the Hunter's focus, for example, and after a while you have Bullet Storm again, because of the reduced cooldown. So that's really nice. And you're gonna think, how are you gonna make the shield with this? Closed loop. This is from the previous DLC, but before it didn't have too many builds that were worth using. So this build is not only does a lot of damage, but also has a little bit of survivability. You know, you're gonna have some lifesteal from the traits and some nice shield. Small though, but but you have the shield for you. The rest is the usual Probability Core, Archer's Crest, and Brigade Thorns. What happens if the enemy doesn't have weak spots? Doesn't matter, you can change that for the Burden of the Gambler. Okay, this one on the Brigade Thorns, you can change for Xenia's Malice of something that gives you weak spot bonus damage. Or maybe a Kali Warband, or Burden of the Destroyer, or a Haney Crystal. Doesn't matter. I think this one is the best, because critical chance also affects the mod and other stuff. So this is why I choose this. Okay, for the rest we have the Corrupted Rune Pistol with Death Brand. It gives them more damage, and when you kill an enemy you have more weak spot damage. But if you have a lot of minions and you have an elite, you're gonna kill everything with one shot, you know. But with the bosses, if they spawn a lot of minions, I would recommend to change this. Just take whatever you like and use Soulbinder. That will do the job amazing, you know. For the melee weapon, you could take Krelax. I think right now everyone knows that this is the best melee weapon, not because of damage, but because it's versatility. You can use it in almost every build, and it's good to apply the corroded debuff. Okay, and the Big Daddy Genesis with the Mega Drive. Basically what it does, this mod, is when you shoot it, it will drop down more 5 projectiles. It does mod damage, right? I didn't test it. I don't think it's worth it to make a build dedicated with mod damage for this one. So, but we never know. This is not the final version of the Remnant 2, and we're gonna have some new patches, of course. And if you want to know more builds, just subscribe, give it a like to the channel. You're gonna support me a lot. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go for traits. For traits, I think the most important things, you can see everything here, but the most important things for me, in my opinion, are the Flashcaster, Gifted, Vigor, and Chakra, and Spirit, of course. After that, take whatever you like, you know. I like Siphoner because of the lifesteal, and Perception because of the haste. And with the haste, also, of course, we're gonna use the new consumable of Light Extract. That's really nice. Remember guys, haste increases the speed of every action. So reload speed, charge speed, movement speed, everything is increased. And now the pain in the ass part is the Prism and the Fragments, because they build this like too much RNG, you know. As you can see, I don't have the best stats, the best prism, but I do have the Sharpshooter, and that's what's doing the heavy lifting. I will change the mod damage for reload speed as well, but this is what I have right now, and I'm not wanting to try again because I need to farm everything again. So I'm gonna keep this until they launch the next patch. Alright, so that's it. Let's do a quick DPS test so you guys can see it. Let me change this first for the round pistol. Let me run back, go back here. Okay, so we're gonna pop the haste. This, okay. And you're gonna see the DPS is around 13k, 12k, but more 13k. If you had corroded, it would be higher. But this is what you have. I missed some perfect shots there. And you can see the best part, you know. Look my mod is again. There you go. So this is the Genesis Ball. This is my build. You have shield, you have lifesteal, you have damage, you have everything. And how does it compare to the Crescent Moon? Because Crescent Moon, it was the best weapon by far taking bosses, you know, because it heals you, it also does a lot of damage. But on the damage side, the Genesis now is way better. The Crescent Moon is around 9k DPS, you know, it's not bad at all, but it's not like Genesis type of damage, no? But it does give you more survivability because of the heal of the Moonlight Barrage. And that's it, you can use the same build as this one with the Moonlight Crescent Moon, so there you go. Alright, so this is everything. Once again, guys, thank you very much for the support. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, give it a like, and thank you. See you next time. Cyber out.